Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Yo, what's happening? Happy Friday. What's going on with it? What is going on with it? Be like Mike. You know what Mike does. Mike hits that like. If I can find Mike, where are you, Mike? There you are. Bam. Who's been in the chat long enough? Honest question to remember this right here. Who's been? Oh, we just blew it twice with the copyright, but fuck it. Who's been around? Who's been around this long? Let me see. I know Mystical has. Yep. That's the shit. I used to play it on all my lives. We have steered away from it. With the pelvic thrust. All right, what's happening here? And why?
He's getting lucky.
Why are you in blue? You're usually in green.
I put my membership thing up there because I'm mod and I'm a member.
No, because
It's the truth.
Oh, I guess StreamYard did something different.
No, it's if you're a mod and a member, you're blue. You're not green.
Anyway, okay, I didn't know that.
No, that's not true, actually.
I've never seen that. No. I'm not talking about StreamYards. You're looking at YouTube.
No, she's not. I don't know if you wanted to or not.
Yeah, let me mod DD up. DD, I didn't know you weren't a mod. My bad. I got you, mama. Noelle's like whispering it to me, like y'all didn't hear it. It's DD, a mod. I'm just like awkward. My bad. I should have modded you. It's easy. We'll take care of it.
Like y'all didn't hear
just that easy.
I'm just like awkward.
All right. Anyway, so tonight, man, where is DD? DD, I'm gonna need your help tonight. Well, at some point I will, because I want to clear some of the shenanigan rumors going around, and you actually know one of these rumors. So when I get there, you know, if you could enlighten the people in the chat, of course, but you know, the people in the bushes as well. The people in the bushes, they're not weird. I mean, some of them are weird, but the thing about it is, like, some of the people in the bushes are good people. And I just want to say that, because people, all of YouTube, like, clowns the bush people. Like, I'm being real right now. Some of the bush people are good people. They just don't want to be out there like that. And you have to respect that. Okay. You have to respect it. Okay, now there is a portion of, now there's all types of haters and weirdos in the bush, a lot of creators, especially over here. But Jesus, there's like a whole section, front row seats for that party. But there's also in the bushes, there is a type of people that I really can't stand. So there is good people in the bushes, just to be clear. They're like in the brush, okay? They're like more like in the brush when the foliage is down. Okay, but there's also a like section of the bushes where you have these type of people. The people who like are like loyal, I guess their thinking or whatever is they like, okay, if I'm applying it to my channel, then it would be something like this. So there's a section of these people in the bushes that enjoy another channel. And maybe this channel, let's just say I'm not their favorite. So what's really going on is they like that channel and they like this channel, but they don't want to be seen in the comment thread. So they're stuck in the bushes. Now it's really eating them up inside, because when they're on the other channel, the speedo typing, right? Speed type. But it's like eating them up because they want to type so bad, but they just can't. They just can't. And that's the people in the bushes that I can't stand. Like, who cares if you enjoy both? A real one would just like be respectful in both chats, or it's not, I can't explain how to be real. It just comes installed. But you get what I'm saying. Those people, no bueno. No bueno. Anyway, so tonight on the menu, we got I got Don coming on. I'm gonna do that first because he's a guest. I want to talk about the young woman who got murdered because of the border crisis. Justice for Laken Riley. The media is not covering it at all. Horrible woman who was sexually assaulted and tried to fight back, and this fucking nutcase caved her head in, caved her skull in, because she fought back. If only she had a gun.
Seriously?
Yeah. You know that. We were watching it the other night, remember?
Oh, that's right.
And also I want to talk about Doug live from Northport, and what's going on with him. So because I'm expecting a guest, I don't want to hold him too much. We'll tackle Don first. What I want to tell about Don is Donald, I did a video, an old interview, and I'm so happy that I did it, because this is some content that not only myself but wifey put on her channel, and it's been out there, and it goes against all the Wells haters. It goes against their complete narrative, because here you have Don Wells' daughter, no, not Summer, his other daughter, like just talking to wifey, chopping it up, and what she says about Don as a father and stuff. If you haven't seen it, the people hate it on YouTube. And I guess I didn't talk about it as much as I should have, maybe. So here's the weird thing about that. Before I called on, the weird thing on that is this is like something we already did. And her name is Marjorie, and she has been through hell on YouTube. Because these weirdos reaching out to her. She has recently moved and she's happy. I can report that. But these weirdos, I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. But the reason that I posted this is because this moron lady that keeps talking about a pickle of mine. I don't know why she keeps talking about my pickle. But this lady decides to fake tag me, the old 52 shuffle. Let me not tag White Boy Radio's real account. Let me tag the wrong person and sell out on my community wall, because he won't see it, and I'll look rough and tough with my granny Afro puff on, to my subscribers. So somebody sent it to me. And a quick timeout. Thank you to everybody who sends me stuff. I don't say that enough, and I need to say it enough. I need to say it. If you are a subscriber or a supporter, I really appreciate when you keep me in the loop.
Or
when
Bush baby. We have very supportive Bush babies.
Yes, honestly, that's why I said that about the Bush people, because there's people in the bushes that really look out. And I just appreciate you guys keep me in the loop and let me know what maybe I need to see, because I do work, and I've been very busy with work lately. I've been working like 10-hour days. I've been skipping my lunch. I've been working through my lunches. I've been getting every ounce of overtime that I can. It's tough to do YouTube with full-time job. It really is. Anyway, I appreciate it if you send me stuff, and if you send me stuff and I say something like, I usually say this: "Oh, that's cool. I don't watch him or slash her. And I'm not being a dick. I'm not being a dick. That I'm being dead serious. So what happens is when I say that, I usually say afterwards, like, what was said. So what I'm doing in this instance is like just being real. Like, I don't watch this one, but what was said, and I'm just kind of asking you, like, without saying it, like, okay, I really don't watch this person, but I appreciate you sending me that. Can you give me a quick summary? I mean, maybe I should be more like blunt, but I'm not being a dick. And when I say like I don't watch that person, what happens is I think is people like feel some type of way because here you go out of your way to send me something, and I appreciate that. But then I'm like, I'm just being honest. Like, I won't even give them a view. I swear to Jesus Christ. So people, when I say I don't watch them, I feel like people are like, oh, I don't either, but I just felt like you don't have to explain yourself to me at all. I'm assuming that you already watched it if you sent it, and I'm not judging you. I'm just speaking about myself. You don't have to explain yourself, and I'm not being a dick. I promise you. So it's weird. It's a weird thing because here I have somebody looking out for me, and I'm being honest, and then I feel like the person is then pushed into a corner to explain themselves, and that's not at all how I want this thing to go at all. So please, whoever you may be, if you fall into those shoes, I'm genuinely meaning what I'm saying right now. I appreciate you, but that one right there decides to fake tag me and put and then go on to say that she called the TBI because Don Weld said some bad words, the N word. Okay, the N word with the hard R, she says. I'm sure the TBI is following up on that tip, and I'm sure in this missing child investigation that the N word has a massive effect. And I'm sure that there's going to be a warrant signed. Probably Monday morning, they're going to shoot that thing down to the feds, possibly the Department of Justice. And I am just sure that there's going to be a warrant signed over that N word because that has a major impact on the missing child investigation. Dirt. But this lady is fake tagging me. Somebody sends me this. So I figured out, and meat and potatoes is in this post that she makes. She says, here's the video with the N word in it. And I'm reporting at the TBI and at white boy, that's not your tag, 779. You should watch it. And this, no, I'm not going to watch it. And thanks for telling me that you're trying to make a point. Lady, you had it private because of the N word. And you can't monetize that video. Fat and freckly. I'm not stupid. You can't monetize the video. So you put it private and then you made a big scene and tagged the wrong person. Stop it. But in response to that, I post an old interview I have. And I'm glad that a lot of people seen it for the first time. But that was Wifey Damaged Goods did the interview with the daughter. But anyhow, in the comments, Mary was brought up a few times. I posted a video that Heels in the Air did of Mary. It was very well done, I thought. And I put the poll up on this live. So Mary is a topic that gets brought up from time to time. I know some things about Mary. I've said the little it's in business in pieces that I know, but Don had told me something the other day just in conversation, and I was like, bro, have you said that before? You have no idea how many times he'll tell me something, and I'm like, have you said that before? And there's always no. This is a very ample point of these other YouTubers why they're not really asking him the right questions. That I've said that to him so many times. But he then told me a story about like some animosity that was started over a situation. And he had told me this in the past, just not details. And I thought it was important that I don't want to tell the story. I'll just have him come on and we can chop it up about a few other things. So I'm gonna call him and then go to these comments and put them on the screen. Let's call it old Donald Wells real fast. Is he in the chat? Not yet. All right, let's call up. He was in the chat. All right, Don, where you at? Major, I did something in regards to YouTubers attacking him and stuff. We'll circle back to that.
Hey,
What's up there?
oh, not much.
You want me to drop the link?
Well, no, I mean, if I could, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to drop the link.
You want me to send it to you so you can click it on your phone?
I'll try if I can remember. If I can remember all my. I don't think I remember all my photos. It's been so long. To be honest with you, I
No.
don't think I can remember.
No, I can like send it to your text. That way you can just touch it and it'll bring you there.
Oh, okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Okay, all right.
let me do that. I'm gonna send it to you here now. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right. All right. Shandia is in the house. What's happening, Mama? You know, I thought you're mad or something. Mama, what's happening? What we do to you? What we do to you? Why? Why have you been gone? What happened? Put Shandia on blast. I'm just joking, Shandia. We love Shandia. What's happening with you? Let me send this to him. I see you guys. Give me 1 second, man. All right, copy. Let's do it like this. I gotta do this. I don't know what I'll do. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Here's something to look at. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta write an email real fast. Give me a second. Yo.
Hey.
What up? Yeah.
I'm not putting it over my wife's phone because
So
I haven't been live in so long, so I can't remember none of my passwords or nothing.
it's all right. Listen, I'm gonna send this to I'll have Noel text Candace.
Yeah, you can do it through Candace's phone.
All right, I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna do that now.
Okay.
All right, babe. I'm gonna email you something real fast. All right, give me 1 second. Oh shit. Okay, bam. I can't see the screen, guys. Give me a second. All right, I emailed you something, so it's just a link. If you can copy and paste it to Candace, that'd be cool. Let me know if you get the ass. Oh, that's the cottage cheese, honey. That's the cottage cheese, honey. Okay, so there are. As I'm waiting for Don, you're gonna get that to Candace, babe.
Yeah.
So as I'm waiting for Don, back to that whole conversation where people sending me stuff and all that. I really appreciate you guys. There has been quite a few people sending me stuff of this grandma because last live, smash the like. There should be way more than 33 likes, people. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Hit the like, guys. That should be formality. Just formality. But this grandma with 0 teeth. Last live, we have posted some things that are very alarming, if you will. And I have gotten away from the habit of posting all my receipts in my member section. So I apologize to my members. I've just been busy, but I will be posting all those receipts in the member section. So this moron with 0 teeth, the grandma that's affiliated with the Aryan Nation, she claims, and she's got the boyfriend with the murder charges. And meat potatoes is you have this weird lady who's a complete Karen on the internet, and she is this. What this lady is some lady who's watching YouTubers on YouTube during COVID, and she's found the Summer Wells case just like a lot of other people. And she's like, well, I can do this true crime thing too. Maybe I'll solve the case. So she cranks up a channel. And what she does is she's just completely vile. She does these weird rants where she says like really nasty shit to the camera. And it makes no sense because she's breaking like every terms of service there is possible. We'll circle back to that in just 1 second.
Can you hear me?
Yes, what's up, Mama?
All right, no. Here's Donnie.
All right.
Give me
You
just
doing
a
all right?
minute. I'm
All
doing fine.
Wait a minute. You're supposed to be hating your life and miserable.
Oh yeah, my life is miserable.
No, that's what they want you to think. What was interesting,
Well,
and
no,
I
my
want
life is miserable. I don't have my kids. I don't have my daughter. So yeah, my life is miserable.
all right, well, that kind of backfired. I didn't mean that to happen, but what I was,
Well, here,
what I,
you
what
know
I
what?
meant to, yeah, what I meant to
Look,
say is you sound
I'm
in
gonna
good
get a
spirits.
phone.
All right,
I'm not in good spirits. I mean, the spirits of my own with God. But here's Donnie, so I'll let y'all talk to him.
all right, Mama.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, not much.
So I wanted to ask you, man. The other day we were talking about some. I forget. We talk a lot, so I forget what we were talking about. But that the lady Mary came. I think we were talking about the heels in the air video. Which
Yeah,
you remember that video that she
yeah,
make of Mary catching her in all the
yeah,
lies and stuff.
yeah. She done a really good job on that video. Yeah,
She did. I
yeah,
remember reaching out to her and telling her that for you. But
yeah,
there was something that you told me, and I didn't want to fuck it up or butcher it. But you were telling me a story of Mary, and you've told me some other things in the past. But so it's for me. I can recognize where animosity is getting built at behind certain things.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
I
mean,
just thought it's important for people who support you guys during this
well,
time and stuff.
there was a lot of friction, between our side of the family and their side of the family, and my dad was
Thank you,
the
Debbie, very much. Thank you.
my dad
Sorry.
was out there, making a lot of money and paying for that house for his wife. My dad was out there doing everything he possibly could to support us all, and there was a lot of friction between the Simonsons and the Wells, or I don't know, but everybody's heard every single story there is out there.
Well, you told me something about when he gave her something about a second mortgage or whatever. Remember?
Yeah, but I don't know how it all come about exactly, but I know Dad was convinced in his old age to, get a second mortgage. And from the amount of stuff that he bought, I don't know, but he spent a lot of money on toys and various things.
What's
But
up,
now
free?
the house is, his property is all in debt now. He can't be paid off
Well,
due to that
did,
second mortgage.
didn't she
Yeah,
got some money right from like I don't know, I don't know, 20,000 or something like that from on the house.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There was some shenanigans going on. I
Okay.
don't
All right. All
want
right.
to
All right.
attack them
Yeah. No, I
per
understand that.
se.
Well, listen. Sometimes it's not.
um,
It's not an attack, and it's just listen.
it
These are
it it
facts.
up- it it upsets me, that they attack me so violently,
All right.
and
Well, let me ask you this. Aside from the whole time where your dad, who I do know from conversations with you, had given you that house in his will, so you
well,
had this.
yeah,
Okay.
he had mentioned some things like that, but Dad's, I mean, he's getting old, and there was a lot going on, and there was so much going on.
Well, let me ask you this, Don. When someone went missing, obviously life gets hectic. Your whole world is turned upside down. Um,
Absolutely, yeah,
and you have these idiots who
absolutely.
get you fired from your job. Times are rough.
Yeah. We
So
went
you're
from a very loving family, and everything just seemed to be so beautiful, to just everything turned completely upside down in every way possible. And those, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth anybody. Yeah, I'm upset. A lot of stuff has happened, but
it,
I'm,
you're not bad mouthing
as,
anybody. Don. You're just talking. You're
no,
venting.
yeah, I want to, but I know, I mean, when I talk to you, just me and you, I say, I'm, I'm venting a lot more, but I know I'm live, so I don't want to say anything to hurt anybody's feelings either.
All
You
right. I
know,
guess.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Sorry. Yeah, I
No,
mean, you
you're
know
good.
what I
You're
mean.
good. You're good. You're good. All right. All right. I guess. Whoa.
You
Hold
know
on.
what
Hold on. Hold
I'm
on. To this Bluetooth. I do want to ask you this, man.
saying?
When how do I ask this? Well, it's not really me asking you because I saw it with my own eyes. Um, for one thing, for the people watching this, I've been, I like to make videos on these tragedy pimps, on these weirdos, and when
Man,
it
you've been
came for me to
doing a good
help
job.
Donna Candace, there's been a lot of ones that I personally knew. So here I am all the way in Florida making videos. And I go to Tennessee and I can see the call log of Don. I can see how many times these weirdos literally called his phone. Okay.
Oh my God.
With that being said, and with that said, didn't Doug call you the other night?
Yeah, he actually did. I guess
That
he's,
that's
his YouTube
interesting
channel going.
because
Yeah.
here's the deal. He's back on YouTube. So he got canceled and he was over on Kick dancing in his underwear on TikTok. Okay. His toe is probably still stubbed. Um, I do know that from one of his mods, he has a new broomstick handle, but it's interesting that he never contacted you in the many months and months and months that he was off YouTube. And now that he's back on YouTube, it's a good idea, if you will, to hit up Don.
He blows me away that he's on Hollywood Boulevard over there, and he's going after the Church of Scientology for whatever reason.
Oh,
I don't know. He's camped out there doing videos of the Church of Scientology. I don't understand that, but I'm just so happy that he's off my case. I don't know.
oh
For
no, he's
now.
gonna he's please don't get it confused. He's going to be no different than a Cher, a Hell Garden, a Justice for Nobody, and all the rest of the shitheads.
You're
They're
right.
gonna
All the
continue
haters.
they're gonna
Yeah.
continue to tell a massive audience of these theories of how you're guilty. They
Yeah.
now they can't show any at all evidence. There's no facts to go with anything they
I
say.
know. I'd like to know how Jody Stu knows so much about me, and I've only actually talked to her maybe 3, 4, 5 times. Period. I do not know that woman, but she knows everything about me and how evil I am in every way. She knows nothing about me. I do not know that woman. but she wants to make me out to be. I don't get it.
Nene, thank you,
But
Nene. Ice cream, I got you. I will. Sorry, Don. I had to say thank you to people. I mean to cut
no,
you
you're
off. If I'm
good.
talking,
There's a
keep
lot
talking.
going. No, yeah, you're
Um,
good.
so
There's a lot going on in this
so you
world these
have
days.
there is a lot going on in this world. That's a very good point you said. But you have Doug calling you out of the blue. Obviously, that's for clout. Obviously, he's going to go right back to what he was always doing. And if you ever notice, the people who have these channels, they all they do is bash you guys. And for some odd reason, you have
They're bashing. They're always about bashing somebody. If it ain't us, it's somebody.
of course, but let somebody say something about them, and then they play every victim word that there is. Oh, fat bashing. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. Oh, Don said bad words. He's a it's the most simple-minded thing in the world. You know, for a long time, I thought people were gullible, but I don't think it's that. And I don't think it's that. I think people are extremely misled, and I think that there's a lot of people, especially in your daughter's case. Did you watch that link I sent you yesterday? Did you know Summer made the news?
No, I didn't.
So Nashville, the Nashville News did a little bit on a young boy. I believe his name is Sebastian. He's missing out of Tennessee, and he's a missing persons case. They said something about Summer. I'll resend it to you when we get off.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I mean,
But
they're that's the thing. They're to make headlines. They just like YouTubers. They use Summer's name to make headlines.
that's why I was so against
Just like all these YouTubers.
when Chris McFuckboy when he
Yeah,
when Chris McFuckboy when he tried to use Brandy to get a hold of you, and then he wanted the whole hey, we want to do this cold case foundation. That's exactly what he was doing, Don. And
yeah.
what pissed me off is people are like, oh, why are you mad about it? The cold case foundation has solved 0 cases. Zero.
The thing about like Chris
It's
McDonough
still
and
murder.
people like him, and all the rest of these, yeah, every one of them come here. We're going to help you find your daughter, and all they did is try to exploit us and make their own YouTube channel. That none of them have done a thing to help find my daughter. Not one thing. Nothing.
Well,
My daughter's still missing. You know
yeah.
what have they done? Nothing.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't disagree with you, sir.
we went live. We went live, and I'm live right now. For my daughter's cause. We put everything out there. We've done all this. Went to Dr. Phil's to the. I mean, for our daughter, we've done everything we possibly could for our daughter, and even though we was taking heat in every direction, we was still pressed on to try to get our daughter national attention and this and that. And people just exploited us, exploited our daughter, and exploited just like DCS.
That
They're
they did.
exploiting us. DCS is probably scary, man. Very scary. DCS.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did you see? Do you know who Harmony Montgomery is?
I've heard the name.
Okay. Well, there was a situation where, well, there's a lot of cases that DCF, not if they don't fail the children, or there's a lot of.
DCS.
I'll say this:
Yeah.
there's a lot of blame on them for a lot of things. But
DCS has become one of the most powerful entities in our nation right now, and that's scary. I mean, they're taking the rights away from their parents. I mean, it's scary.
it is scary. It's a government entity, like you said, and those things right now are being tyrannical, and it's very It's scary what's happening with the FBI. They're being weaponized. You know, I was going to say this later
Yeah,
on. I was
DC,
gonna,
DCS is weaponized many times over.
oh, absolutely. I was
There's
going to say this later on in the live, but you need to hear this. I'm going to send you something, and from a friend to a friend, I'm asking you as a friend to please
yeah.
watch the entire video. Okay,
Oh yeah.
it's something off the Blaze, and what they're speaking about is the FBI has changed the word terrorist. You know, back in the day, terrorist used to be a terrorist. You know, they have changed it now to somebody with a red hat on that says MAGA. You know, on January 6th has been totally exposed. And one of the people who have exposed it was a journalist that works for the Blaze. Again, and Steve Baker is his name. He got arrested today. Okay. He got arrested today. You know, he's got freedom of the press pass. That's
exactly.
a journalist should never be arrested. They're allowed to go everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. What's his name again?
I'm gonna send you the link. Steve Baker.
I think I watched his videos. He's been arrested many times.
So here's the thing. The FBI is now, their next targets are, and this come from a whistleblower, somebody who worked in the FBI has came out and said, hey, look, this is what's happening. Their next thing is Christian nationalist. Okay. What those people, a Christian nationalist. Okay. Anything with nationalist on the end of it, when it comes to the government, is bad. And I don't know what their ideology is or what their beliefs are, but what they're doing is they're creating a label. You know, they're creating a label to put on Christians, and man, they're coming after it. Listen, if you are white, straight, and believe in God in America, man, you better wake the fuck up.
Well, somehow I've become a target. Somehow me and Candace have become a target throughout all this, and they've taken all our children. I don't know. I mean, it's horrific. I don't know what happened this summer, but I have my theories. I don't trust.
All right, look, I wasn't gonna say nothing, right? I talked to you the other day about this, and I don't know if you thought I was bullshitting or what.
Our
Hopefully you
country
don't get
needs
mad
to
at me.
wake. Our country needs to wake up, man, to what's going on. If it can happen to us, it can happen to any one of y'all. Whatever's happening with our children, everything.
You know who that is?
I'm gonna see here. Oh man.
It's okay. It's cool. His name is Tim Burchett, and that's that's the congressman who represents Hawkins County in Tennessee. Okay. Remember over the weekend, I told you I was going to call Congress about some of the stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's Byron Donalds. That's my representative. When he came to the church in Fort Myers, me and Noel
cool.
met him. He's cool. He actually might be Trump's VP in 24, but yeah, he's a good dude. I talked to him about censorship. I talked to him about the internet right here in person. But what I'm showing you this is I over the weekend, do you remember me telling you, have you called your congressman?
No, I didn't call him.
You remember me saying that?
No, I didn't.
You don't remember that? Well, we were talking about this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, you did give me all that information and everything, but I did not. I've just been so busy, bro. I'm sorry.
No. I was just asking if you remembered me saying that to you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Well, I called your rep. I don't remember the senator's name, but I got the congressman. And the reason that I'm telling you this is I was telling you over the weekend that on the Senate floor right now, they are drilling. Well, they were. It's a little bit over, but they were drilling all these social media big heads. They told Mark Zuckerberg that he's got blood on his hands. They had Yeah, man. They had Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO. They had the TikTok CEO. They drilled him.
Exactly.
They had the Discord CEO. They had the Snapchat CEO. But they were saying how they were really digging into their asses about how people are getting harmed, affected, dying, and all types of other things, and how that social media companies should be held accountable.
Well,
So
yeah, just like our case. I mean, we've been we've
yeah.
been terrorized for almost 3 years now in
Oh,
every way. Yeah,
so
we totally understand that. And
I
not only
totally
that,
get that.
what's so weird about it is all these YouTubers and all these haters and everything. I mean, gosh, I don't want to say it. I got to be careful about what I say here. Sorry, I need to slow down a little bit.
So listen, I contacted your rep, Tim, and
Yeah,
I have so many links and so many pictures and screenshots and personal conversations and voice clips and voice recordings and downloaded clips and shit they can't put on private. I have it all on a USB drive.
right.
When I make a video, I mean, you don't make YouTube videos, so you probably don't understand this, but when I make a video, I have to edit it sometimes or add some scenes to it. While I'm doing that, I move whatever I have in the storage department revolving you were Candace and these idiots right to that USB drive. And I told your rep this. I don't know if anything will happen of it. All I know is this. You had the CEOs of major social media companies on the Senate floor, and they're getting yelled at and drilled because of the harm that happens on their platforms. And I know that
Right.
I spoke with my rep personally about censorship and about cyberbullying to his face, which is on the screen right now. But I took advantage of the fact that why not there's not a better time for me to present this to them with facts, receipts behind it. Like, this is right up my alley. I'm all about this life when it comes to these politicians. But listen, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not saying anything will happen, but I did take the initiative to do it, man. You know,
Yeah,
so
good for you. Because
I'm gonna keep
I
going
can
forward.
definitely I can definitely understand how some teenagers or something in school could be bullied like this, and why they would commit suicide and everything. Thinking it's the end of the world. So we really appreciate those who stand up for us and for what's right and everything. Of course, it's got to be about what's right. So wow,
Hello, Sarah, sassy Sarah.
we do appreciate those who support us, even though we're not perfect. I'm not trying to say we're perfect.
Don, nobody's perfect, man. What are you, crazy?
Right, bro?
Come on, man. Nobody's crazy. I mean, nobody is perfect, man. Everybody has flaws. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. Everybody has
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
shit going on. It's that's the internet world that you're talking about. These people on the internet that they don't even have a fucking profile picture.
I don't understand why people try to act like their world is so perfect and everything about them is so perfect when we're human. None of us are perfect. We're all far from it. But that's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Catching up on the comments. All right, Don. Last thing, real fast, man.
Yes,
Look, you don't have to say any names, okay? But I know what I saw from, especially two creators. But do you feel like YouTube and the people who dislike you? Did you see that one weirdo that went live and says, "I hate the whales. Can I have 500?" Like,
well,
what?
actually,
I'm so glad
we
that you did
had
that.
we had some, and there's been so much crazy stuff going on. We had somebody got a hold of one of my old bosses and said that, I mean, some real crazy stuff. And they was trying to extort him out of some money. something to do with some
Hey, Andrea.
photos. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
2 days. Hello.
It was
Sassy
it was
Santa.
bad.
Funky.
There's been so much crazy stuff happen.
Um, but the people who have tried to befriend you and then
Oh, there's been so many. Just
okay, right, there is lots. Do you feel as though like how do you feel these people who you've texted with and conversated with when you whatever happens in the, along the road where they branch off from you because they shit on you? Do you
right.
feel like these people are trying to make an impact against your relationship?
A lot of people have tried to break me and Candace up,
Oh, I know.
and
I've seen it with my own eyes.
I guess I don't. It's so crazy.
They're doing it because and they're sick heads and they're sick fucking heads. They believe that one of you two has this fucking this knows something more than what is actually reality, and in their thinking is I'm gonna fuck this relationship up. It's not just enough to bash them and make them responsible for the missing little girl. I mean, the FBI, the TBI, Hawkins County tells us totally different from any of these losers. But what they're trying to do in a very amateur pet detective way is they're trying to cause conflict in your relationship because in their sick head, they feel as though if we can make this happen, then surely they'll shit on themselves or
Yeah,
on each other, if that makes
yeah,
sense. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's yeah. I don't even. It's crazy. I should have a lot of things to say about that. I should.
Yeah. All day innocent, all day, lots of them. All right, man. I just wanted to touch base with you, man, and anything you want to get off your chest, anything you want to say.
Yeah. Man, appreciate. Like always, we appreciate all you good people out there, and we're praying for y'all, and God bless you all, and hopefully, God will reveal what happened. We already know who kidnapped our boys. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. CPS is fucked up, way fucked up. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but that's the way it is.
You do what you do. If you happen to
Sorry,
say a
I
bad word,
apologize. I apologize about that, but I can't think of
no,
any other way to put that.
don't
And
apologize, man. You're
whoever,
good. You're
wherever our
good.
daughter is, we love her with all our heart. We love our kids, and we love everybody. We try to, you know. How it is, bro.
I know, man. I know.
Oh
Y'all be
yeah,
good,
thank
man. Y'all
you.
stay safe.
Yeah, yeah, amen. We love y'all. Thank you. God bless y'all.
Hey,
We'll
you're
talk to you
welcome,
later,
man.
bro. Thank you.
No
All
problem.
right.
All
Yeah,
right.
bye.
Hold on. Hang it up. Yo, hang the phone up. Hang the phone up. All right. So, quick points before I get mixed in my own thoughts and stuff. So, what what he didn't say, which is fine. I don't know why, but I will tell you what the answers to the questions that I asked. So, Mary was given $20,000 off um, a second mortgage, maybe, or a refinancing of the house. Okay, so first and foremost, animosity is built on this woman. So follow the plot line. There was always animosity because Don Well's father is pretty open about lots of things, and all the I don't want to say kids, all the family members have already knew that when this man passes Don Senior, the house goes to Don. Okay. If you've ever been through, I was just talking about this last live. If you ever been through a time in your life where you lost a loved one, or maybe you've heard the stories, or you know somebody where things get really weird with that whole will thing, that is a tough thing. Things get very weird and they happen fast. And it is to your closest people in this world. It's fucking weird, people. There's that whole thing going on. Then that's just A. B is they refinanced the house. Pops Senior Don Wells gives $20,000 to Mary and another person. I can't remember her name. Whatever, but I think the context is important. It was $20,000 was given to Mary and somebody else, whoever was with Mary. What was his lady's name? I can't remember the lady's name. It'll come to me. Ask, maybe you can get the clarification on that. Okay, so there's that whole thing. But when it was given to them, they peeled off. They peeled off and never looked back. From Utah, that is. Now, thirdly, when Summer went missing and Don loses his job, he has to go to the police station, daily or whatever it is, or the TBI. They give him a lie detector test, which he passed, by the way, and so did his wife. They both passed multiple lie detector tests. That multiple doesn't mean plural, just one for him and just one for her. No, multiple. But Pops, Don Sr. gives them 1,400. Hey, look, I know you ain't working. I know you're going through a lot. I know times are tough. Somebody felt some type of way when that was done. Somebody got really butthurt, like really butthurt, like bad. And then shortly after that, well, what do you know? We have another cooking channel here on the YouTube streets. Comments. Yeah, hurt. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I could, your comment's good right there. Me, stands out because it's true. Yeah. That's why I get pissed off with these people on YouTube, man. It's just so strange to me. It's so strange to me to see these people just go all in. Like, just go all in. What's weird is like the supporters of these channels sometimes come by, and I love when they comment. Some weird reason is they never want to keep engaging in the comment section. They usually just, after I respond to them, they go somewhere else. But like, they'll be like, someday you're gonna know what the truth is, and this and that. Well, I hear you, and I appreciate you writing that comment, but what if your comment applies to yourself? What if that absolutely is the truth, but in a different way? What if maybe the way that you're viewing it, I mean, you're you're looking at me like I'm the oddball. There's zero evidence or facts that the guy that was just on the phone or the woman that he's with did any harm to the girl that's missing. There's absolutely zero. There's not a speck of evidence. Not a speck. on top of passing lie detector test, on top of releasing all their data to them. You're the oddball. Yeah, I'm all about conspiracy theories. Trust me, I'm with you. But you lose me when we have facts. You lose me when we have facts. I can't ride with you. We can be in the conspiracy community, which is cool. But when we had to put those masks on, a couple years ago, it was a conspiracy that maybe this thing come from a lab over there on the eastern side of the world. That was a conspiracy. And but what had happened was then the facts came out to verify that's what happened. So I'm with you with the conspiracy, but then when there's a fact, I can't go around that. I can't duck and dodge it. No, that'd be silly. Does Taco want the link? Anybody? This is an open panel. Anyway, have the link. All right. Hit the like if you're coming in. Does he manage his own money or is somebody in guardianship? What are you, Raul? Are you speaking of? The father, obviously. Okay. I gotcha. I'm behind on comments. Yeah, I wouldn't know that anyhow. No, Miss Taco, you're not listening to. You're not listening. That's not what we're talking about. No, listen. No one's yelling at you. Please. The most important thing in life that you can have is information and time. You can't take time back. You can't get it back. So don't lose it. But also information. You have to have information to know things. Information is key. Information is one of the most key things in life. Take in the information and stay with the timeline. If you're not understanding things, ask. But look, if you guys keep explaining it to the person and they're still not getting it, you can't fix stupid. So just give them a timeout. Maybe if you time the, how about this? Somebody give the person a timeout. That way they can stop with the with the keyboard and they can just read. And maybe it'll level out a bit,
I literally rewound that I don't know 3 times because he's a big little rabbit or something.
Hey, look, man. I agree with you, Leandra. I know a lot about this lady Mary. What I would tell you is this, man. I don't trust nothing from that lady, and I'm not dismissing anything that may have happened. I'm not gonna disrespect somebody like that. As far as that goes, the only thing I've ever had a conversation with Don is that I've called him crazy. And I said, what the fuck were you thinking? Telling any YouTuber, what does that have to do with Summer Wells? And then I'm explaining this is why the timeline on all this smear campaign is so easy for them. Listen, people, I don't care if you support me, this channel. I don't care how you feel about the Wells or anything. I don't care how you feel about my wife. What I'm telling you is this: Don Wells is an honest person. You may not believe that. That's fine. But here's the deal. I've been dealing with this man for a very long time. In person, on the phone, Don is a straight shooter. Now, let's rewind a bit. Has he been drunk and said crazy shit on the internet? Abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Has Candace done the same? Abso-fucking-lutely. But if you rewind back, and the reason that I asked Don about have YouTubers been causing problems with their marriages people, that's a fact. And I will be solely doing my best ability to expose and show that in the forthcoming months. And the reason I tell you this is I don't care what your view is on the Summer Wells case. I want you to think of one thing. And I'm specifically speaking to the haters. I'm specifically speaking about the people who are in Hellgarden's chat or this chat. You know she's on Backpage, right? Somebody remind me to say that tonight. It doesn't matter what chat that you're in that hates these people, right? What you need to understand, people, and I'm talking to you, if you belong in one of these people's chats. I got to get some more pictures up here, man. I'm getting caught up, though. But there's a lot more that I'm missing. Where's Josh at? Where's Josh at? I thought I had Fat Boy up here. He's fat and freckly. He's fat and freckly. He's fat and freckly. Okay, here's the deal. Since this thing popped off, Don and Candace have always not had the best relationship. Okay?
Who does when they go through a tragedy like that?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm getting there.
My bad.
And I don't even know if I'm even saying the correct information. Maybe they were all the way good. I don't know. All I'm saying is when Summer went missing, man, look here. Apply it to your own self before you judge. What's crazy is these people, it's comical to me, the complete irony of one of those creators that just put on the screen will say he said a bad word. Not only are they calling the TBI, but they say he is racist. So you're saying that you're speaking for a whole community of people. Okay. It's crazy to me for you to claim that, right? Black people are very, very big on innocent until proven guilty. They've been done wrong for a long time. But you're not only you're so fake and woke that you contradict yourself. Like that don't even make any sense. But beyond that, these people have been arguing because of what's, if you lose somebody, man, that shit ain't normal, man. If the person is close to you, I'm not talking about a Facebook. Look, let me show you something. So, kind of sucks, but so my buddy dies. He died, and so I know this whole family for like 20 plus years. I know Mama. I know the person who is in that picture, and I know his brothers. One of his brothers don't even live in Florida. He's far away, but the other one is in jail. You know what I'm saying? Is in jail, right? So I know that woman right there in the blue shirt. She's going through hell. Could you imagine? One of her sons just died, and the other one is in jail. So that means that his brother can't go to the funeral. I know all them people. I know them for a very long time. What sucks is, like, unfortunately, though, and shout out to your whole family. Shout out to you guys. And this is sad, right? So I know these people for like 20 plus years. Okay. But this is not what I'm talking about. This is not really what I'm talking about, though, unfortunately. So I'm really, 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 really tight with the guy that's in jail, but I know his brother like that too, though, and I know the mom, so I could like sympathize with the mom for the head for what's going on with her head right now, right? But what I'm talking about is not this. This is a Facebook post, a Facebook death. Man, that is not really what I'm talking about here, man. I'm talking about somebody that's close to you, man. I'm talking about like family members, somebody who's very close to you. Again, I was close to that family, but not like that. Not like that. That kind of fucked me up a little bit for like a couple hours, but I'm so immune to it and used to it because that's happened so many times in my life. I've lost so many friends. On my back, I started a tattoo. I started to tattoo people who I've lost to drugs, right? On my back. I had to stop. I ain't got no more space. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about family members. That will fuck you up when you're grieving. That will fuck you up, right? It's not a couple hours. It's not that you're used to it. You really feel it. And it changes you. It changes you. You don't act the same. You're not in the right mindset. All types of shit. Some people run the drugs or alcohol or whatever they do. Some people do all there's steps to grieving, just like there's steps to recovery. That's what I'm trying to explain with Don and Candace. At least when you lose somebody, you have clarity. You know that, bam, this person will never be in my life again. They have died. These people are grieving, but on top of that, they got a big old question mark. Well, maybe somebody finds her. Maybe that shit will drive you fucking nuts. So of course they fight. What couple would not fight under those circumstances? As well as hit the bottle. I don't judge them for hitting the bottle. Jesus Christ. If that shit happened to me, man, hitting the bottle would look, man, they look like the Pope. If I was in their shoes, I don't know what I would do. I've been telling people a long time, Don Wells is soft. Sorry, Don. Sorry. He's soft. I'd have been really done some bodily damage, harm to one of these YouTubers. I swear to God, I would have. I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, man. When next time they dox me, pay attention. But I'm just saying, that shit will like really mess your head up, man. Of course they fight, but the meat potatoes is they've been fighting and having a whatever since she's been gone. And then they hit the bottle on top of that. I'm not judging them, but that's what you see on YouTube is people really exploiting that situation, exploiting that they're fighting. Because I don't even know if I could say they think that by getting them to break up, one will flip on the other. I don't even know if I could say that, much less than they're telling their subscribers that's what's going to happen. Not that they believe it, but just that. A couple comments. I got to get something to drink. Hold on. Let me somebody become a member. Nene, thank you so much, Nene. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna catch up. Let's go with this will be useful. All right, y'all. Hold on, almost back.
Give a couple pictures, random.
Did I miss any super chats? I saw a couple people did that. All right, so you sent me some pictures.
I said, yeah. I'm just sending a couple pictures.
What is it?
Well, our wedding pictures and then we're just sending out some more pictures of crossing the hill.
Oh, for me to play? Are they in Twitter?
Yes, of course.
All right, so let me go here next.
I'm just figuring I'm just gonna send you some things that I think we should lighten the mood up, make people a little bit.
That's cool. All right, so let me go here next, guys.
Why not talk about that? It's fine.
What? All right, guys, look, here's the deal. Me telling you that with Don and Candace is people, this is kind of really new to me. Because I do get like, you know, if I fuck with you, man, I go all the way in. And anybody in real life knows that. Don and Candace know that. By now they do. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, man. I'm going to go all the way in. You know what I'm saying? I've always been the type of friend where unfortunately for me, and this goes for Noel as well, because we constantly have talked about this so many times. We are probably better friends to people than people are to us. And that's not to Don and Candace. That's to all my friends. And I mean that. And I mean that. Because I'll go in for somebody. If I got your back, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that is not with me no more, who has died, who is a really, really good friend of mine, he's tattooed on my back. He taught me this concept when I was young. He kind of raised me. I left the house when I was young. But rest in peace. But you know, these people exploit these vulnerable spots that these people are in, but I just didn't know the extent of what they're doing. Like, it's one thing to bash them because maybe you have a conspiracy theory. Hey, man, that's you. I'm not telling you what you can't say on this platform. And I'm not telling you who you can't follow and whose chat you can't go into. And I'm damn sure not telling you what you could feel about this case, family, whatever. But for you to continually it's all you do is bash them and give no receipts, give no opinion piece, give no nothing, then come on, man. A normal person can kind of see what's going on here. But when you take it to the level to you want to like cause some type of marriage issue or a breakup, well, man, now you're being extra, man. And now you're really like doing some weirdo shit, which is cool. If that's how you do it, then do you. Just understand a motherfucker might do you the same way. And that's all I'm saying. So I'm just now learning about this and I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in. But that's what I wanted to say about Don and Candace. Back to what I was showing him. Last weekend I called Don and he was telling me about a situation and something that he's going through. And Summer is also in the conversation. And I said, Don, have you ever reached out to your congressman, your senator? He's like, no, I haven't. So the second he tells me this, I instantly Google it. Y'all know that's I'm about that life. So I did, and let me show you what's going on from earlier when he was on. This is what's going on. This is Don's congressman in Hawkins County. This is my congressman where I live. Many of you might remember, Mystical probably was in here and remembers the live stream. It's on the Welsh channel. This is Byron Donalds. Now, what you may not know is about 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, this
Mr. Zuckerberg, you and the companies before us, I know you don't mean it to be so, but you have blood. Zuckerberg, you and the companies before us, I know you don't mean it to be so, but you have blood on your hands. You have a product. You have a product that's killing people. When we had cigarettes killing people, we did something about it, maybe not enough. You're going to talk about guns, we have the ATF. Nothing here. There's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. You can't be sued. Of all the people in America, we could.
All right. So that's it. So I did call. I not only called them, I called someone else, and I'm hoping to give that to you. And I also have a good parody coming up. With that being said, someone in the comments was asking about Roe. Look, all I need you to know about Roe is a hoe. All I need you to understand about Roe is simply a hoe. She's a beat up barfly. She's just a beat up barfly. The lady, she might give herself a heart attack, literally. Apparently, this lady has been going off the chain in rants, okay, which is comical. I've watched none of them, but she's doing like your mama jokes, like, lady, for real. So I have to ask myself, like, white boy real estate is a serious thing. Okay, white boy real estate is a serious thing. When I can live rent free in that hoe's head all day, where she does multiple lives, like the hoe, like Roe the hoe. What's Roe the hoe? Like, where was Roe the hoe when we did lives long time ago about Roe the hoe? And we called out her Alien Nation stuff and this and that. And Roe the hoe, if you'd like a link, lady, you're more than welcome to have one. Like, this is what I don't like about you people. Why are we making videos back and forth? How come none of you people come up on panel and tell me all your grievances? Karen, you have 0 teeth, lady. Lady, you have 0 teeth. 0. I could not have a back and forth on the internet with someone looking like that. Lady, you have 0 teeth. Also, like, what are you really saying over there? Are you? What are you saying? My background, lady. I've already told all my subscribers not only what I got going on. I post the body cam footage of the last time I was arrested was driving on suspended license. Bitch, your boy, your man, whatever the fuck he is, whoever you met on Backpage. Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that, white boy? Why would you say back boy? Hey, people, here's the deal. This bitch is on Backpage. You're a Backpage hoe. Like, for real, lady? For real? Like, this is comical, people. Like at some point, this is comical. Like, this is comical. You're on Backpage. And lady, look, what happened to your kids? You can dox me all you want. I could care less. It's already been done before 100 times. Go for it. Go for it. You are what happened to your kids? One could maybe say this, Roe the hoe. One could maybe say this, like, it's interesting, right? To know that all these crazy charges, there was supposed to be a part 2, but I don't have time for Roe the hoe. I'm just gonna parody her. How can I not, people? No teeth. Back page. Come on, people. I'm gonna tell you what the parody's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny, and I haven't done one in a long time. But we're back page, lady. You might as well went Craigslist. But you can't get it right. So you fuck up your kids and your situation. You're with this guy who's a fucking nutball and gang related. Now you catch charges yourself. Lady, remember, I'm driving on a suspended. You're catching assault and batteries. So it does make sense. Did somebody knock them out, Ro the Ho? Is that what happened? Did somebody knock them out? I bet this. Well, I know this. No, I'm not even going to say it because you won't even hit the panel, so there's no need for me to say that. But I know somebody that'll whoop you. I sure do. You don't want to go down this lane with me because you just don't want to do this because your own mouth is going to make you write checks that your ass just can't fucking cash in. I promise you. But if you want to go down the road, there's plenty of it for us to drive down. But lady, you're like a joke. One would think the way that you go on these weird rants, like we have to take in your rants for what the situation is with the facts, with the information that we have. Like we already know that we know that Summer's missing. Everybody wants Summer to be found. We also know that this family has 2 boys that have been taken from them. This is not a secret. You, though, you have a very similar story. One could maybe think, Ro the Ho, from Backpage, that maybe, just maybe, you see yourself in that family, Ro the Ho. Is that why you're so bitter? What about your kids? It's a shame that little tricycle looking thing, that play school tricycle little bike in the front yard you have. It's a shame no one can ride it, huh? I don't know that. Excuse me, backyard by the shed. It is insane to me though to just like this lady. What are you thinking? What is this? And what the fuck is this? Lady, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If I call and say the promo code is Don and Candace, do I get 20% off? Like I could take this for fucking days. And I think I will. Because you were on a little piece of the internet, a little corner, a little sector of the internet, just running your fucking gumless fucking dick sucker. Talking shit about a family who is missing their little girl. And you thought you were super safe over there. And you thought everything is cozy posy. And you thought that you could just run that dick sucker on Backpage. And just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Like no one would address it. And you have the nerve to get mad if someone says something about you. That is fucking comical. And on top of that, you are picking and barking up the wrong tree. Let's rewind and back to that whole facts thing. Pandrew made you cry. Pandrew made you cry. Hey, well, welcome to White Boy Lockdown Radio. Let's see if we can top that one. We make Pandrew tap. We make him tap. But if you want to play, let's play. You want to play? Let's play. We're playing. But now that we're playing, lady, now that we're playing, you don't get to tell me when and how to stop. Just remember that. That's just how the rules go, the hoe. You don't get this complain and say, I think I wanted to stop now. No, you should have never been playing with me in the first place. Like, in the first place.
Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful.
Thanks, Roger. I'll take it from here. All right, what's up in the comments?
Thanks, Roger.
That would be Row the Hoe. That will be the only name. So here's the deal, moderators. Did you guys see the new little rules that are attached to my chat? It says rules. They finally gave me one, and I made rules.
You made rules?
Yeah, I put no farting, quiet quiet in the back.
No, you did not.
I put if I have a family on in these cases, I forget what the rules are, but they're good.
Did you really say no farting?
100%. What's up, Shandia? But I said, okay, I'm very salty. Gumming up the wrong tree. That's better put. Trust Jesus is in the house. She is sexy with them teeth. What are you talking about? My bad, bro. I'm gonna check myself. Back page life. Like, who's using that nowadays? Look at this. This lady has the like lady. Like, what is this? Lady. Like, are you fucking serious? So I'm gonna have a parody coming out, and it's gonna be called "White Boy Calls the True Crime Back Page section to make an order."
Oh no.
Because, well, hey, it's getting freaky, people. So have notifications on. Have notifications on. Let me catch up with these comments before we go to the next thing. Man, a lot of people have sent some donations here, man. I'm not good with the comments, man. I admit it. And I just, man, I have ADD, people. It's not an excuse. It's just hard. Well, you're good with the comments when you go live.
I've been doing it. I'm creating something for you to put up.
My son just looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Laughing my fucking ass off. That's awesome. Shout out to your son. This is a masterpiece. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Did you see her yard? It's Funkadelic. Innocent. AKA, is this the one that calls you Tim Mullins? What a moron. But yeah, I seen the yard. But Innocent, great comment, because I'm being serious. Everything she's projecting on the internet to people she doesn't know, trying to be hateful and mean. One could take a step back and look and say, well, maybe that you see yourself, and maybe all that yelling and stuff, you're really yelling at yourself. Because if I can recall, I believe at one point in the beginning of this live, I said, hey, when people send me stuff, I really appreciate it. And I want to say that I may or may not be able to produce a screenshot where someone snagged one of her yard because she was talking about the Wells yard at some point. Everything these people do, everything they call you, they are. They call you a racist. That's them. They call you a junkie. You're on meth. No, that's them. How I've done this so many times. So many times. This is this lady, she don't have the, like, I mean, like, this is comical. This is comical. You know, I'm enjoying the salt actually. For so many months, I've been literally like making videos about all these scumbags, right? And they don't have nothing to say. I mean, people, how many times have I invited them on the panel? They never do. They will never come on the panel. The only person to ever come was Ziggy. That's it. I mean, plenty of people have been on my panel, but it's of the people I make videos about. However, this is comical, right? So they're very mad about this. I've been making videos for months, people, months, and they're so mad. I get back from Tennessee. Oh yeah, while we're talking about this whore, I mean hoe. Here's what she's probably mad about. There's a screenshot of these will be in my member section. A screenshot about her crazy charges and her crazy ex-man. Here's an article written about what she did when she got arrested. These will be on my member section. Tina, what I don't get, Tina, aka Rotherho, is the back page. Like, are you for real, Tina? Tina, are you for real? Like, this is weird, Tina. Like, what's the going rate? Look, I mean, look, it could be a good advertise campaign that we have over here on we can do on YouTube, Tina. Like, we can we can do a little bit of a campaign on your advertisement, Tina. Teenskis. Hey, Teenskis. We can get it going. Teenskis. Hold on, let me get this. So here goes. Let me go back to the StreamYards. All right, guys, hold on. Here's what here's where the salt comes from. Like, why so salty? Why? So the salt comes from very mad about this. Extremely bitter. I would say like vinaigrette. Like, it's not vinegar, but the stuff you put on the salad, like a smooth vinaigrette with a bit of salt. Can I have the vinaigrette with a little salt, please? Yeah. Well, can I have the manager? I told Tina like 15 minutes ago I wanted the vinaigrette. Okay. So I'm gonna have to. So here's the deal. Very salty about this. Now, on another note, what do we have here? It's a good thing I came here because we've already talked about these things with Don on the phone. Well, one of them at least. So let's get at them real fast. So what do we have here is let's go to number one first. So this would be from Douglas. Summer Wells case. I just got off the phone with Don Wells, father of Summer. Let's talk about Summer, this and that. This guy is the biggest idiot. I didn't believe this because, but Don did say that he called and he talked to him for like 5 minutes or something. He couldn't recall. He didn't even know the number. But I'm going to make sure in my power and everything that I can that this never happens again, because this guy's an idiot. And if you don't know, please go to any Doug videos that I have. Now, Doug is back in the community. Nobody cares about him. I have absolutely destroyed this man. This is one creator that literally I was okay with, in a sense, before apologizing to the Wells family and Tim Mullins. And then I just destroyed this guy. I even showed, hypothetically and for educational purposes, a very small penis of his. Yes, this is true.
Oh,
It's extremely small. I mean, there's just so many. Doug, he fucked around and found out to make it a long story short. However, Row the Hoe, aka Tina, the cooch, the coochie that you can buy on the old back page for $4.99. For $4.99, says, so, oh, actually, I'm sorry, this is not Row. Well, this is Row the Hoe. That's circled. You can see by the teeth. So Lisa in the chat says, sorry, Ro, but you had your research is faulty. Just a FYI. Before you make a whole video on it, White Boy's last name is not D. Mora, and he has nothing to do with Robin Lane. Well, here's the deal, people. So Lisa, is Lisa still in the chat? Is Lisa still in the chat? Do we have Lisa here?
Lisa, please speak up. We can't hear you.
Lisa, I really appreciate this thing. Okay, here's the link. You're more than welcome to. I really appreciate this right here, because I would love for you to. I know you have a lot of insight on the case. I'm not 100% sure where you are in the case, and that's okay. That's okay. What I do know is you're not hurtful, harmful, and one of these idiots. And I just love people who are critical thinkers. So it doesn't matter where you are. There's no wrong answer. But I appreciate this debunk, because here's the thing, people. What my name is similar to that. Okay. That is not my last name. I've been doxxed a million times. That is almost my last name. Yes, this is true. This is true. But for some reason, there has been a rumor on the YouTube streets that every now and then they just recycle and repeat themselves. So here's a couple rumors that you have probably heard.
Wait, are you serious? You said it was.
I called it, didn't I?
You called that. I swear. Oh my
Did you read that screenshot?
You just read it.
Yep.
You said that, I was like, yeah.
I told you. Yeah. So here's the thing. Robin, people are accusing Robin of having something to do with the disappearance of Summer Wells. Hey, I can't tell you what to think. And that's fine. And to be honest, anybody who knew Summer Wells should be getting looked at. Let's be real about it. But I mean, a common sense thing here, that's just being real. Anybody who knew her, anybody should be looked at. That's just in my view. And I think in law enforcement, where they look at these things, but anybody with, let me say it like this. In my view, that lady Robin, there's no way that she has anything to do with this. If you know her background, and no, I'm not related to her. The first time I had ever been to Tennessee was the videos that you saw and or have not seen, because I still have not put one video out. I have to make it this weekend. Her bedroom. It's in my member section, but I want to redo it and put it out with more of a message behind it. But I don't know Robin. I respect Robin.
We just met her.
This is crazy. However, I don't even know if that's her legit last name. If it is legit her last name, I will say that it's similar to mine, but it's not mine. Like, if someone's name is Smith and the other one's name is Riff, that doesn't make them related. It makes them totally different. But the pet detectives have came to a conclusion that we are related. Now, here's another one that you will hear.
Sorry, guys, he's still my husband.
So I'm going to nip this in the ass before it comes to a light. The last live that I did, there was a comment from Joe Wells. I honestly feel like that was a troll account. I've heard some bickering and some whining and some rumor and some shit starters on the YouTube streets about this guy, Joe Wells. Ironically, I've also heard that that Joe Wells is, wait for it, related to Robin. So even though the man's last name is Wells, Joe Wells is not related to Don and Candace. Joe Wells is not related to Robin. Joe Wells is nobody really. If you haven't heard this rumor, that's okay. What I'm not going to do now is totally debunk it. But what I will do is throw a monkey wrench right in the whole rumor, because these people are too simple. Watch this. Watch this. So there's whoever Joe, and I've met Joe Wells. I know exactly who Joe Wells is. Again, he's not related to the Wells, and he's not related to Robin. But I haven't been the only person to meet John Wells. Many other creators have. So I'll leave it right there. All you need to know from my view to you guys is this guy is nobody. He is just some guy who's popped up who feels he can find Summer Wells. Hey, great, good. Go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it. I hope that you do. That's it. There's no connection. There's no family. He's just, I can't even say he's an influencer. I can't say he's a YouTuber because he's not. He's on one platform. That's all I'm going to say. And that's it. It starts and ends right there. And I'm leaving it like that, real cut and dry, beginning and ending it, because I know these morons are going to try to take this fucking thing more than it is. Matter of fact, let me kill it right now. Fuck all that. Let's kill it right now. Joe Wells is just some dude who showed up at the event right now. If you see on your screen, please, if you use Facebook, do me a favor and scan this QR code. This is not my group, but it's a Facebook group that was created because of this event. This is Summer Wells in the top left-hand corner. A well with multiple other children. Looks like 8 more children that are missing. And this is the awareness group on Facebook. Now, this is the missing children that I was talking about when I was in Tennessee at the church. And then I heard that these idiots on YouTube were saying that they were disrespecting the event because they're so hateful, not understanding that, look at this, 8 other families were involved. That's why I got so mad that time. But this guy, Joe Wells, shows up. And I don't know him. I didn't even know who Trevor was. But I met Trevor, talked to him. Met Jenkins, Chill Billy, a lot of people that night. And you know, especially through that weekend. But this guy shows up and he actually speaks at the event. He speaks at the event, and what he was saying was some real shit about, you know, missing and exploited children, the stats, this and that. But what was very weird to him is, what was very weird to me was when he stopped talking and he got off the stage. I noticed one thing. For one, he didn't pray. We all prayed. You can go watch that live stream. You'll see me and Noel bowing, praying, and we're in a big group prayer. But this guy didn't pray, and that's fine. Not everybody believes. I understand that. But here's what really is weird. I spoke with him. I didn't know who the fuck this guy was. So I said what's up to him, and he told me he had been in contact with Don before, and he's very adamant about he's going to find Summer Wells. That's awesome. I'm all for it. Here's where it gets weird. This dude I'm talking to him, and he's like asking me who I am, and I'm explaining it. And then I'm like, I find myself in a bit of an argument with him. Not really, but really. He's telling me that he's like telling me that how much he is not a federal agent, and how much he is not like the CIA. And I'm like, dude, I didn't call you that. Relax. And it was fucking weird. Like, who does that in conversation? Anyway, the dude's a weirdo. Is what the dude's kind of a weirdo. Just being straight up with you. But me telling you all this is because I'm getting ahead of the dumb rumors that they're trying to do, and there's absolutely zero way that he is related to Robin. And I'll leave it right there and say no more, because any rebuttal against that, well, then I would have to call on other creators to come to my point. It's very easy with these people. You run laps around them. Comments. Oh, shit. Hold on, Lisa. Here you go. I don't. If you want to come up, you can. You're more than welcome. You don't. You don't.
I just saw. Hold on, wait. I got someone told me to look at chat.
You don't have to come up. I was just inviting you up. You don't. You know. The StreamYard link. I just dropped it.
Got it. Oh, you got it too. Sorry, we both dropped it. Oh Jesus. Hey, Jesus, how you doing?
How long has Jesus been around, babe? Tell him.
Well, since the beginning of time.
A1 day one, man. That's CG. Bam. Look at that. How do I remember he changed his name? How did he change his name? I remember his name. It always wasn't Trust Jesus. It used to be CG. You always remember the good ones. See, the trolls are so meaningless, you don't remember them. Shout out to CG, Trust Jesus, my dog, A1 day one. Solid Caucasian. Lisa's been sitting there. I just dropped the link. I don't know what's happening. I gave up. Okay, well, it's okay. Prison. Now you run your channel. You don't care what people think and put out the facts. I could care less. I don't care. I don't care what. How would I listen? I don't care what these people think. I just try to listen, man. I'm be honest with you. I try to. I've done all the crazy shit in my life. Shit. I've had plenty of time with that. I try to do good on the internet, man. I've done a lot of dumb shit in my life. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've gone to prison. I don't try to glorify going to prison, but I try to teach people about it. And that's what I made this channel about. When I went to the Gabby Petito case, I had a chance to really help people. Okay. And I've been trying to help people and put out really a positive thing with the channel. People think that I bash creators. If I'm bashing somebody 10 times out of 10, they did some dirtball thing to a family or they're cyberbullying somebody, I will literally stick up for somebody before I do myself. How many videos are made about me? Do you see me in the comments? Do you see me responding? Hell no. But you will if somebody comes to me. I try to help people. And I've always done it like that. But with the Wells, man, goddamn. It's just had me stuck because these people keep fucking with these people. But it's really like, I got to attack this different. I got to start showing people what's really going on and facts. It ain't because I'm right, they're wrong, they're gullible, they're stupid. It's none of that. It is being misled, man. It is being misled. And what sucks is like YouTube and YouTubers, they're supposed to have like unity and help each other. We have like it's 2024. Everything's on the phone. Everything's on the phone. There is no mainstream media. There is no legacy news. All that is dead. That's a day that once was. Now it's this here. We should be like helping one another to really collab with one another to push them all the way out the game. That's what really should be going on. But it doesn't work like that. And I don't understand why. For the life of me. Yeah, I clown them. I clown them. I just hurt their egos, man. I just bruise their egos a little bit. You know, it's not hard to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's all I do. And it works. Nah, you know, hey, the best thing they could do is ignore me. But if they do that, then I have so much ADD that I'll continue make the videos. It took Benny like 9 months before he said my name, and I called Jerry Springer. I did all type of shit. But this one here, this one wants no problems ever. But every now and then she'll muster up some balls. That's crazy. That's crazy. This one is very sensitive. If you talk about, talk about that animal abuse. Talk about her flaws. Man, she don't want to hear it, but these people will give it, but they can't take it. It's crazy to me. Josh the Lab. I recently did a video in rebuttal to his. This guy is showing my record. I'm not crying that he doxed me, okay? Because I may or may not do the same to some people who fuck with people for hypothetical and educational reasons, but he did do it, which is okay, whatever. So I don't care. But here's the thing. Here's the gaslighting that these people do. When he doxed me, he's showing I have a sale of GHB, okay? GHB on my record. That was in 2003. It's over 2 decades old. So in his live, he shows my charges. Okay? I'm not running from them. GHB was a gym thing.
That's what I'm saying. The gym thing.
Listen, we had the plug in Fort Lauderdale at the plant. Okay, at the plant with the major it's gamma hydroxide, and we had the hookup on that. But the thing about it is they used to sell this in GNC, so you can go into GNC and buy GHB. Okay, and what it was meant for was before you go to sleep, you pop the pills. It's a sleep booster, and it burns fat while you're sleeping. However, just like anything, it got exploited, and people started nodding off on it. And then the whole rave people took that shit to the clubs, and then it became a date rape drug. It was never created for that. It was literally sold in GNC. You can Google this. Anyway, so this moron is showing my my charges. I'm not like running from that. I've made videos about it. It's over 2 decades old. So he's doing his live, and this is what I hate about YouTube. He's doing his live. If I show you a receipt, I put it on the screen. I don't edit nothing. I might edit the person's name because the only reason I'm going to do that is because they might try to report that I'm doxing them or something. But 99% of YouTubers don't even know what the word dox means. By me scratching their name out, I'm doing that for them because I don't want people to attack them personally. But that anything that I show is not a dox, just for the record. Just so you guys know, a dox is not someone's name. That's not a dox. It's not a dox. A dox is not someone's name and birth date. That's not a dox. That's not a dox. That's not Google what a dox is by YouTube standards. The name, address with zip code, a birth date. So someone's name is not doxing somebody. And anything you got arrested for, definitely not. So this guy,
Do it to me.
this guy fucking, should I put the shirt on? My last name shirt? Fuck it. I'm getting my shirt. Hold on.
Do it to me. My name, my birthday, the town.
Let me change my shirt right quick. Hold on a second.
Who gives a fuck?
We're going all in tonight. Fuck this. Here. We're going all in tonight. Hold on. Just to put it right back in their face, I'm gonna dox myself. Hold on one second.
Aw, babe. You haven't worn that shirt in a while. I don't think it fits you anymore.
Yeah, it does.
No, I don't think it does. You blew up.
All right, row the hoe. Look here, row the hoe. Row the hoe. All right, doxing myself. Row the hoe. Look, this is how you spell my last name. Not like it was with Robin.
Last name, motherfucker.
Not with Robin. See, let's go back to your post, row the hoe. This is silly, people. This is silly.
I'll be right back.
Um,
Since I have to pass, I'm gonna say hello. Hi, lovelies. Come on, I'm fat. Mwah. Love you.
Love you too. All right, let's get it going on. Listen, row the hoe. Next time you gotta do this. Look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I don't give a fuck. But if you're gonna show the shit, do the correct dates. Josh, you can't put my arrest record that happened 21 years ago. You can't show that and then tie it into when I recently was arrested for driving unsuspended, because that makes you a fraud. That makes you a fraud. But these people are so desperate here. Look at this. Look at this. The most desperate, thirsty attempt. So this is what Lisa was trying to say. Because Lisa does research. She's smart. Check the channel out. It's called Lisa Has Something to Say. But Ro is attempting to try to show people that me and Robin have a connection. All right. Let me read these comments, man. I want to talk about two more things. Where are we at? 2 hours already? This shit is like a time capsule. Yeah, I don't care. $100%, 2 days. 100%. Very dumb, Leandra. Very dumb. Yes, I saw this, Debbie. I saw this. Shout out, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you for sending a super chat earlier. I was like trying to say thanks. Then I'm interrupting Don, and then he's like, didn't know where he was picking off. So it's difficult. I saw they found him. Josh is now a yeller. Defense is major issue for Josh now. You well tripped him up. Well, here's the deal. If you put so I'll dox myself on live and I'll tell you guys anything that you want to know. Look, even people who really don't like me, okay, that are creators, if you talk to them one-on-one, not when they're live or their whole audience, they're no one's going to say that I'm a liar. That's what I know. Okay. But if you were to put in shares chat, anything about felony animal abuse or anything about stalking and harassing charges that she had, you have a better shot at capitalism in North Korea than that comment being standing up. Or maybe you go to Josh the Lab and here's one for you. Just type this hashtag justice for Jenny or Josh or the lab. What's up with Jenny? Man, look here. Good luck with that. It's not going to happen. Try it. Try it. Yeah, we give 0 fucks. That's facts, babe. That's fucking straight facts. We give 0 fucks. Seriously. It's just comical. You know, I got off point, but I'm enjoying the salt because I've been making these videos of these people for fucking months. And now would you guys have a group text or something? A Discord? Would you guys, we're gonna team up on White Boy? Was I supposed to fall and crumble? Are you fucking is this who you sent? So you guys, is this is who you sent? No, sorry. No, sorry. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm gonna keep pushing back. Is this the soldier? Stop it. Just stop it. Like look at who came. Like look who the group text is. Look who the Discord group was. Look at the members of the army. Like this is comical. Like this is comical. Like this is just nothing but a whole bunch of. Now there was a back page insert, but there's nothing but a whole bunch of like emotional Karens. Very upset about it. Like this is the army, people. This is the army. This is who they sent. Look at this. This is fucking comical. That guy looks tough. I don't know what his pronouns are or whatever. I mean, that he might be a headache and everything, but the rest of these people is like dropping like flies. That now he might, I don't know about him, but we'll have to, but the rest of these people. What up, Hazy? Hazy in the house. Hazy, longtime supporter. All I see is hate and liars. Yes, Debbie, but you've been smart and you've been peeping through this thing a long time. Poor Justin got demonetized. Hey, good, man. Listen, here's the deal, people. Here's the deal. That guy, man, and this is what I don't understand with people. I have to watch my words. I don't want to say gullible. I don't want to say it. I feel like that. I honestly feel like that. But what I think the real word here is misled. Justin Mann has been attacking families for a very long time, which blows my mind. Why people believe what he's talking about in the Summer Wells case. It blows my mind. So he's been attacking families for a very long time. You have the Dre McCrae case. Look what he did there. He learned from Molly Golightly. Stop it. Just, hey, man, listen. So I want to show you guys. Let me see what wifey. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Hold on. Wow. Let's have a peek, shall we? Let's have a peek, shall we? Now, what row is this? This is the back page? What is this? Row, what is this? Row, what is this? What is this? All right, quick update. Look at my beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. People, look at her. Look at her. Look at my beautiful little girl. Whalers, you're on TV. Yeah, Whalers. Yeah, Whalers. Come, Whalers. You know, a lot of you people, especially you, Ro, I feel like you're very lonely. Well, I know that you're lonely, which is fine. You know, I have some subscribers that are lonely as well. But like, it's what you do with your time. Like, how are you gonna like? How are you gonna be happy again? Okay, it's very clear that you're a miserable person. But like, when are you gonna smile again and be happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, Backpage will never bring you that. It's a very dense and hollow like way to go. Like, it's you know, if your channel gets a little bit bigger though, you should probably like shoot out for like a sponsorship for maybe like uh maybe some condoms or something like that. There's no telling. What's the condoms with the gold packages? I used to use those. What's the gold packages ones? Forget the name. Somebody let me know. The gold ones. Who knows? Bam, Magnum. Ro, you might be able to get a sponsorship from Magnum. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you, lady. But here's what you won't do. You won't make 5 more lives about it. I bet you that. Ro, I bet you that. Ro, I bet you that. You won't do it. I bet you won't do it. All right, let me show you. All right, I'm gonna show you guys this, man. This is really messed up. This is a case from the border that is super messed up, man, and it's not cool. It's not cool. This lady was 22 years old. 22 years old, y'all. A nursing.
Ibarra is in jail charged with Laken.
So she's 22 years old, in college to be a nurse, and she's brutally murdered from this schmuck on the screen. This schmuck on the screen attempted to rape the young woman. She fought back, and he pretty much crushed her skull in. This is a true story. Joe Biden has blood on his hands because this guy come across the border. He's from Venezuela, I believe. And hey, he walked right in and he gets arrested. And they let him right out, slap on the wrist, one of these sanctuary cities here in America. I don't know where you may be viewing this live stream at around the world, but we all have an immigration problem because this is a globalist plan. Every country has some type of open borders right now. Shout out to my Canadian people. There's been a huge discovery of corruption with Justin Trudeau. I think yesterday it happened. People are waking up around the world. Listen, I love Trump. I'm not afraid to say it. It doesn't make me racist. I don't like Republicans, though. I don't like Democrats. I don't like Republicans. I dislike them all equally. I like people that are not been there for 50 years and doing the same things. I like people like Trump, who comes in and fucks the whole thing up and gets results. I like Matt Gaetz. I like Byron Donalds. I like very few people that happen to be on the right. People are seeing this thing here all across the world. The same things are happening in all of our countries, and it's not on coincidence. What's happening, people, is a lot of things, but this is the Great Reset, man. And what you need to know is I talked a little bit about the Christian nationalist. I'll post a video. If I ever put something political on my community wall, you'd be a fool not to watch it. We are in the war of information right now. The war of information. Anything, anywhere that you get truth from, you should cherish it. However, this is the Laken Riley murder. Justice for Laken Riley. It's not getting any major media coverage. It's a fucking shame.
Riley's murder. He is from Venezuela, and according to ICE, he entered the country illegally in 2022 and was later paroled. 11 Alive's Rebecca Lindstrom joining us now in studio.
I feel you, Kim. I feel you.
Want to know that Ibarra even did he fall through the cracks?
Hey,
Was
me-
he even supposed to be up in Athens in the first place when that crime occurred?
AZ.
Well, from what I can tell, if everyone
Solid
had followed
Patriot woman.
procedures, the answer is no. There are at least 2 points in time that really could have made a difference. According to Homeland Security, Jose Ibarra and his wife entered the U.S. near El Paso in September 2022. After being arrested and released, they went to New York. At that time, immigration attorney Pamela Peinado says Venezuelans had special protective status in the U.S.
It could be political unrest, it could be a national disaster, etc. But we're basically allowing these individuals to stay here for a temporary amount of time because it's unsafe to send them back to their home country.
But in an interview with the New York Post, Ibarra's wife says that before their immigration hearing, Jose was arrested for riding a moped with their 5-year-old son while doing food deliveries. Neither were wearing a helmet. At that point,
Hazy, how'd I know that you would know about it, Mama? How'd I know? Hey, give us a call. It's been a long time since we chopped it up. Anybody in the chat? I see a lot of good names. I don't know each and every one of you guys personally, but most I do. Most of these people, most everybody in the chat I spoke with. A few names I haven't. Keep it real. Biden must go. Appreciate that. Yes, it is, babe. Oh, innocent all day. But hey, you guys can reach out. I saw Noel earlier drop the phone number. You're free to call. You're free to call. It's much easier, man, if you guys just reach out. Is that Bindi in the house? Bindi, ain't seen you in a while. How you doing? Kels, what's happening, Kels? It's much easier if you listen. I don't even care if you call private number if you want. That's fine. Whatever you got to do, call out and reach out because we like to get to know the subs, man. And I never repeat anything. If we talk on the man, it doesn't come over here. Which people might say, yeah, right, I've seen you do it. Yes, to creators that are scumbags, not to a subscriber. Never. But anyhow, let's get back to this.
ICE could have taken Jose into custody, but it says he was released before that could happen. The DA's office in Queens has refused to answer our questions, even denying the case exists. After his release, Jose headed to Athens, where his brother was now living. He was only here for about a month when they were both accused of shoplifting from Walmart. According to the police report, the two allegedly stole food and clothes. They were given a citation and let go. A spokesperson with the Athens Clark County Police told me immigration status is handled during the booking process at the jail. And since they weren't arrested, that check wasn't done. But Jose's brother had been arrested the month before on a DUI charge.
When someone is in an agency or in a detention facility that communicates with us,
Come on. Look who I got, y'all. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on. No, ladies. Come on, come on. Oh, here she comes. Say hello. Say hellos. Say hellos. Tell them hello. Say hellos. Say hellos. 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 All right. That is your life. Say hellos. She's a good girl. We love Whisper.
ICE will go pick them up. They usually have about 48 to 72 hours to do so.
The Department of Justice says it didn't know about the DUI arrest until last week after Laken Riley was killed. I have reached out to the sheriff's office to explain what happened, but have not received a response. Now, ICE is aware of both brothers. I am told Diego Ibarra, the one arrested for DUI and then later for having that fake green card, will be in court tomorrow morning. If he is granted bond, ICE will likely take him into custody. Now, we have heard a lot of talk about sanctuary cities, and today the mayor said Athens is a welcoming city, but follows immigration laws, so it's all going to depend on what we learn from the sheriff's office.
All right.
Okay, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me do this. How you spell coochie? Coochie. How you spell coochie? Somebody put in the chat coochie. I'm looking for coochie. Coochie. Wait, I can't see it like that. Damn it. How you spell it? Cooch. How you spell cooch? Snatch. We'll do snatch. We'll go with snatch. Hold on 1 second. Because I know they're watching. Use promo code White Boy for 20% off Backpage Snatch from the Ho a call row. Okay, perfect. Get that save piece. Now, where do you go? Bam. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So where were we again? All right. Oh, serious topic now. And all jokes aside, man, this is messed up, man. I mean, what else is there to say? This is messed up. This is done on purpose, people. I don't know how you know what frustrates me a lot, and I'm just gonna kind of vent right now. It was brought to my attention when I had Ziggy on, and I always say this, but there's a lot of meaning behind this. When I say she don't know what woke meant, and I like had to ask myself, like, what? But then I'm like, well, who else doesn't know what that means? And I know like people watch this from all over. I have subs in Australia, America, India, everywhere. So it could definitely be a thing. People don't watch as much like politically maybe as myself. That's understandable, but people should at least know what woke means. The thing about it is, I'm afraid to do a poll where it says I know. I think I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna make a poll. It says I know what the Great Reset is. Yes or no? I'm actually afraid of the results because, man, it drives me crazy. People will believe that there's underground tunnels or Summer Wells is in a blue couch, cold hot dogs. There was bad words in the video, TBI, make an arrest because there's an N-word. They'll believe every fucking conspiracy except the ones that are happening in real life. It's fucking crazy. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. But anyway, man, this little girl lost her life because of these policies that are in place in all these countries that are. It's happening everywhere in the world. And what do you know? When you let people into every country has to have borders and walls to separate from the other country. What do you know when you let people in? Guess what? The rapist comes in, and the killers come in, and the cartels are moving them there, and the people are overdosing off the fentanyl that's coming from these people and everything else. I'm not saying, bam, somebody gets murdered. This is not the first time. There was a woman sexually assaulted on a subway in New York a while back. With liberal New York media, you'd never hear about it. But what frustrated me, thank you, Innocent. I appreciate it. New Zealand $20 super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. What frustrated me is in Jacksonville, in my home state, this happened. An illegal migrant killed somebody, and it didn't get any coverage. And if it wasn't an 8-hour drive one way, there's some shenanigans going on. What's happening here? Okay. What is all this? What? Hold on. Let me catch up, people. What the hell is this? Oh, hell's yeah. Hell's yeah. Hell's fucking yeah. All right, please hold. Please hold. Please hold. All right, this is breaking news. So apparently what's happening here is there's a major case of jaundice going on, and we're reporting on it. And what had happened was the jaundice, it's just out of control. And it is actually such an serious amount of jaundice that it's causing weight loss, almost like the GHB that they show you. But this type of jaundice is like a super virus. You have to have a mask on. And what I'm reporting to you now is we have a gentleman here that walked into the store, okay? And he doesn't have a mask. Now, he's lost some weight. And on top of that, this gentleman has been demonetized on YouTube. So he's very sickly, if you will. He's not eating right. He's very depressed. It's a very tough time for the guy. It's a very tough time. Now, one would think that somebody might be laughing at the guy because maybe it's just God saying, hey, it's karma time. Bitch, it's karma time. Maybe God's saying, bitch, I got time today. There's no telling what God is saying. But what I do know is that's one sick looking fuck, ain't it? People, John, this is serious. Make sure you have your lotion and try to prevent it. Look at this guy. This is awesome. This is going on my community wall in 10 seconds. All right, what else we got over here? Listen, I got to say this. Doug live from Northport. Last night, I had a little bit of an oopsie. I make my videos on a format that I have synced on my computer to my YouTube. So I can make the video over here and it's already connected to YouTube. But in my settings got messed up and I had it go to public instead of unlisted, which really messed me up. So I had a video drop last night, but I immediately removed it because it was incorrect information to begin with. And I didn't want it to be public because it wasn't even done being edited. But man, Doug, not this guy, not this Doug. Look at this guy. Look at this thing. What is this guy? This is comical. This is comical. That's fucking awesome. Whoever sent that, who are you working for? Please reach out. Whoever made that, please reach out. So this guy, I have a feeling somebody may not know about this. So before I tell you what's going on, but when I say that this guy shoved a broom in someone's hiney hole, I don't expect you to, I don't know if you think I'm joking or not. So what I'm going to do is this here. Hold on 1 second, please. Please hold. I'm not joking. This is for real. All right, let's get at it. Where's it at? Hold on. Let me see. Here it is. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Here it is right here. Yep, sure is. Okay, so what I'm dropping in the chat right now is Doug and them saying that there's no charges to him shoving the broomstick in the hiney hole piece. It's a good saying that there's no charges to him shoving the broomstick in the hiney hole piece. Have a peek at it. Have a peek at it. There's no charges. Okay, have a peek at it. But what was I saying? Okay, so my point to this is that Doug is weird. That Doug is weird. The guy on the screen was John. This very weird. But who's not weird is my old friend Doug Live from Northport. I was telling you about the video. I accidentally leaked a video. I immediately took it down. Doug Live from Northport is the old friend of mine back at the Petito case. He is a good guy. He's very slick. You don't see him coming. I never knew he was out there. And then I get done out there and I see videos with him right there by me. I've said a lot of stories about this. You guys already know this, but recently, man, he had a heart attack, I believe, and he lost his life. This is the second time we know him to do this. The first time he lost his life, we did report on the psychotic stalker nutball that assaulted him, and he died. For a few minutes, he died. Seconds, whatever it was. This is the second time this man has lost his life and come back. So I ask you guys, man, to let's do something good. Let's be a part of something good. Let's say a prayer for the man. I think it's important to say, important to do. Like I said, I try to do good things on the channel. Listen, I will tell you this. I'm not. He didn't want me to say nothing, so I'll say this. Actually, it was to Noel, but when I was in a very difficult time recently, when I was in jail, hey, it was financially hard, and in my hardest time, Doug Live from Northport, he helped, and I'll always remember that. Always remember that. You really know who fucks with you, and you really know who your friends are. You really know who your family is when you're in a bad spot. When you're in a tough spot and you have support, you know what's going on. You could really figure things out and make a positive out of a negative with that aspect just by itself. I'm going to read some comments, guys, and probably jump off here. I've been working like how do I say it? I've been working like true crime creators attacking Don and Candace. So you guys know it's been like overtime. I appreciate that, man. Really, the prayers are not for me. They're for him. And listen, the guy is a good dude. He really is a good dude. I met a lot of sticking up for him. He didn't ask for it. That Stern squad piece of shit. I met some really, really cool and solid supporters that are from his community. So we share some of the same subs, not all. And to the ladies and gentlemen that come from Doug Live from Northport, you guys are awesome. I will say I met one fucking stalker weirdo lady, and that was T. Kelly. That one's a nutcase. I know. I remember Hayes. What's up, Sally? Sally, I know you love Dougie. Any comments, Sally? Did I miss anything? Let me know. They need to leave him alone. Kit, what's happening, Kit? You want to jump up? Kit is a good creator. Kit is a good creator. So look, we had a couple creators in this chat tonight. Kit is good. I would strongly, urge people to sub to Kit. We had Lisa in the chat. I used to do this a lot a while back. Is shout out channels that are coming on the scene. I don't want to say small channels. I don't want to make it like I'm some monumental channel. I always try to help people. But what happened? To be real with you, what happened with that is people were like sideways dissing me. So people would actually go sub to these people, and then like some weeks and months would go by, and the same person who I sent support to would shit all over me. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like that's how fake the YouTube thing is. Okay, seriously. So I stopped doing it for some time, but it's something that I could help somebody do. It's just like people will always find a way to fuck up a wet dream. I don't understand it. But not those two people. They have nothing to do with this. I'm just venting. But it's true. But Doug is good people, man. And let's pray for him. If you could do anything for me support-wise, people have become a member. People have super chatted. I really appreciate that. Like, you have no idea. I say thank you, but I really appreciate it. Really do. And I really hate if I miss it. If you sent something and if I miss it, that really eats me up inside, just so you know. Members, I try to make the member section cheap so everybody could be a member. But with that aside, if you want to help me, you hit the like, but an easier way is to pray for Doug. It's a very simple thing I ask. He's a good dude. You remember Hayes? That's a while back. Hazy is like CG, Trust Jesus, been around a long time. And Hayes, do you have a wrench? Did I take it from you? I hope not. Shit, now I feel like a dick. I may have now. Let me see. I get paranoid sometimes. I gotta fix that. Oh, I can't do it over here. Hold on. My bad, Hayes. I don't know what happened. To be honest, no, let me straighten that. Let me be honest. If I don't see somebody for a long time on the channel, I don't know what's going on. And that's not to be taken personal. To be honest, no, let me straighten that. Because I actually know what's going on with you, so I actually apologize to you. So my bad. But I don't know. With YouTube, it's so hard. There's a lot of people, and I really try to like remember names and stuff, and I do a good job with it. But people come and go, and then this and that, and you don't hear from them. And there is moderator shenanigans. What people can do is like start doing weird things and messing up your community. And it's took me a long time to build this thing here, especially my chat. My chat is the coolest in the game, and I can't have shenanigans in it. We have to keep it moving. So that's just what that is. But I'm gonna jump off, y'all. We've been on here going on 3. We got Doug. I hope Don brought you some clarity. Listen, Laken Riley, that case, it's messed up. But it says a lot, man. Somebody lost their life. Right now, man, the FBI, man, is really the Department of Justice in America is look here. You should buy some food. You should buy some water, and you should buy some weapons, and you should have enough stuff to be able to last you at least 1 month. Stuff means everything: medicine, food, water, ammo. and so many other things. But this is something that I can't really explain to you. You have to figure it out for yourself. But God damn it, man, figure it out fast. It's getting scary. The world is getting scary. Everything is biblically, it's getting scary. Politically, it's getting scary. Nuclear war threats, it's getting scary. AI, it's getting scary. It's getting scary. Stock up, people. Until the next one.